EMC farm. It's the sheep farm, which generates approximately 43 EMC per second, which is really good, especially because it's extremely cheap and extremely simple to make. Yeah, the most expensive part is of course the condenser, which you don't actually need there. If you want, you can just put a normal chest there and then manually put the wool into a transmutation tablet. And then the red alloy wire and the redstone tubes. Right, you're gonna need several things to make this. On top here are transposers. On the bottom are deployers. Every time this timer ticks once, the deployers all have shears inside. The shears shear the sheep, and the transposer sucks in the wool that the sheep drops. The sheep are standing on grass, so they'll be eating the grass over time, which is why it's disappearing in some of the spots. Then when it eats the grass, it'll automatically regain the wool and be sheared, and then the wool will be sucked into these tubes. Yeah, you also need some jacketed wire to connect the red alloy wire and the redstone tubes. Okay, let's go make one. These are items that you need specifically. You need 10 transposers, 10 deployers, an energy condenser, a Klein star with some energy. I don't actually know exactly how much, but I'd say a Klein star iron would be enough. A lever, some fence, some cobblestone jacketed wire, or any jacketed wire. You actually only need one. A timer, some redstone tubes, and then 10 shears and a bunch of eggs. You might be a bit confused now, but I'll show you why you need the eggs in a second. Right, what we're going to start by doing is getting some grass. You can use your philosopher's stone for this. What you do is you press V a couple of times to charge it up, and if you hold shift, if you just right click it, it'll change from cobblestone to smoothstone. If you hold shift and click it, it'll change to grass. Now this is a lot easier than having to put dirt and then wait for the grass to grow, so that's the reason for doing that. Right, now we're going to take the fence and we're going to build little cells for the different sheep. Oh, it actually does not need one here. And I think I just broke some dirt, which is pretty bad. Do I have space? I have space in the inventory. Right, I'm just gonna do this real quick and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I placed the fence down. Now what we're gonna need to do is place the deployers and the transposers. Of course I can fly, you probably won't be able to, so this will be a bit harder. You place the deployers at the bottom, facing towards you, and then later you'll place the transposers on top. Like so. Right, the transposers and deployers are quite cheap to make, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now you hold shift and right click in order to be able to place something on top of the deployers. If you just right click, you enter the inventory like this, but if you hold shift while doing it, you'll be able to place on top without actually entering the inventory. I should probably have made this a bit smaller, that would have been smart, so I don't have to show you guys all this stuff. That was stupid. Good, I have a morning star. Almost done. Right. Okay, now what we need to do, first of all, is use some red alloy wire here at the bottom to connect the redstone signal to all of the deployers, which are going to actually shear the sheep. Just gonna make it daytime here. And now we're going to connect the redstone tubes, which is not only going to carry the items that are going to be sucked out, the wool, but it's also going to carry the redstone signal towards the transposers. So, like I told you before, a brief moment after a transposer is powered, its radius is increased to 2 blocks instead of just 1 block, so it'll be able to reach all of these blocks here because as you can see, drops will actually fall. Well, not the corner. The corners, it won't actually, there's a hitbox there, so it won't fall in there. But out here, it can fall, and back there. It's not actually only this one block here. So this will enable the transposer to be able to reach it all around here. This short redstone signal. Right. Now we need the jacketed wire. And we're gonna place it here, so that now the redstone tube, the redstone tube and the alloy wire is connected together, so we only need one timer, which we're going to take from here and place here. Right. Okay, there should be no problem. You can see there's a visual glitch. Not all of the pipes always, if we just take it in here, not all of the pipes always light up. Neither does all the redstone tubes, but you can see the red alloy wire, sorry. But you can see that the transposers are working. If you look at the animation here, and the deployers are working as they open here. Yeah. Now the next thing we need to do is just place an energy condenser here, right? And we need to fill up every deployer with shears in each. Now you should probably put more than one shear, one pair of shears in each deployer, as they do suffer from durability loss, I'm pretty sure. I actually thought they didn't, but they do. So you're gonna need a couple more shears eventually once these break, but they can go for quite a long time. Now, every time the deployer works, boons, even if it doesn't actually shear a sheep, it won't suffer from durability loss. So it won't break if it's not shearing anything, which is good, because then it doesn't matter how fast your time is going. If there's a sheep here, it'll only actually use the shear once the sheep has wool. Otherwise you'd have to make this as slow as possible, so that every time you use the shear, you would actually get something out of it and not just break the shear without actually using it on anything. So that's good. Now we actually have the system set up quite well. Now we just need these eggs in order to be able to create the sheep. Now I know what you're thinking, how the heck is he gonna do this? Basically, the Philosopher's Stone can be used so that if you have one mob on the ground, if you use it pressing R, then you can actually change the mob. It does use some EMC, which is why you need the client star, but it's very cool. If I can yeah, and you see the sheep. Oh, it's just the sheep are different colors. Oh god, that was weird. Yeah, the sheep are different colors, so if you want, you can use some bone meal on them to make them all white or all black or whatever you want, all pink for that matter. See, this one was light gray. Right, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna speed up the footage so you don't have to watch me do this. Oh. Okay guys, I'm back. I placed all of the chickens. Now I just need to transmute them. One thing to note, if you hit a chicken with an egg, it doesn't actually lose health, even though it makes the red animation thing. So you can actually you don't have to worry about hitting chickens with eggs. This is a Minecraft fact. Right, and also you don't actually need these blocks of grass. I just put them there while testing, just to check if the sheep would actually eat under fence posts, but they won't. They'll only eat from this block. That might be an improvement that I'll do in the future with blocks up here, so that they can eat from these blocks and no blocks here. Yeah, but that's for the future. Right now I'm just gonna transmute all these into sheep. Okay, so you have to watch out, basically, that they're not inside this part here when you transmute them. Okay, I'll be back when I've figured out how to transmute all of these. Okay, bye. Okay guys, I'm back, and the sheep farm is now working properly. We have a bunch of different colored sheep, which doesn't really matter, as we'll be turning it into something else. Anyways, let's say we actually wanted white wool. Right, okay, I got some mushrooms there because I spawned some mushrooms in here, and apparently when you use shears on them, they also drop mushrooms, so I'll have to see how much the mushrooms are worth and if making a mushroom farm would actually be worthwhile, and I'll do that in another video. Right, and oh yeah, one thing to note, if you find trouble finding all these eggs, you can transmute them, or you can use the chicken farm that I displayed earlier. I'll make a link to that in the description, so you can go there, check out how to make the chicken farm. You'll get a bunch of eggs really fast. Right, that's about it. Now you'll be creating EMC quite fast. Like you can see, we've already created 55 wool. If we take a diamond, we can see how much that's actually worth. Right, yeah, that's pretty good. That's about a third of a diamond already, during the time I've done this. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, like, do all that business, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.